Hey there, Hospap here, and welcome to another episode of LEGO Minifigures Online. I know I said I wasn't sure if I was going to come back and do another one, but we did email Funcom support and they did give us the minifigures that we were missing, so I thought we might as well play through some of those and show off some of their abilities and have some fun. So if you have the game and you're missing any minifigures, just email them. It's pretty quick and they're very friendly. Just post all of the minifigures you're missing and they'll add them to your account. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm thinking of splitting it into roughly 6 per video. So we're starting off with the cowboy, baseball fielder, and elf. So we've got a tech, nature, and magic character. And what's interesting about these ones, except for the baseball fielder, the elf and the cowboy, both have level 9 upgrades which actually do change or add some abilities to them, which is cool. They're really interesting. I like ones that do that. So this one is Fight in the Shade. You raise your shield to increase defense, hold special attack to maintain, release to fire a volley of arrows high into the air. The longer the special attack is maintained, the more arrows are fired into the air. So yeah, it's cool. It's a different ability. So it adds on to your ability that's already there. So this was the normal ability, but now it also rains arrows from the sky, I think. Unless it isn't, I don't know. The tooltip says exactly the same thing as the upgrade does. I think what the upgrade did was add some stuff to it, so let's read that again. Yeah, so it does rain the arrows and such. I guess it's cool. It's another ability added on to that one, and this one also has something. Your special attack now fires many more bullets, so it actually makes your character better. And yeah, those types of upgrades, the ones which change how abilities work and how the characters perform, are always a lot of fun to have. Sadly, not a lot of characters had them on this game, which I always found very disappointing. But we get to try 2 of them out now, and maybe some of the other ones have them as well. So we're just going to go to the first dungeon. It's actually a tech dungeon. And we're just going to do the classic thing of running through some of the dungeons. I know the medieval world, it'll be very low, we'll like one-shot everything, so it's not the best idea of power, but it is. Alright, so here is the dungeon entrance. Maybe we'll go somewhere else, but if you have any ideas of where you'd like me to play in this game, either the medieval, mythology, space, what's the other one? Pirate, or even the Dino World, I'll even do that, or even the Lost Creations. For you guys, I will play through that solo. It'll be very difficult. So yeah, if you have any ideas of where you'd like me to play through before the game is closed, any specific area, any character as well, I will happily take requests. Although for the next few videos I am just doing these characters. Do let me know, because as I said, the game is going soon. It's going to be closed 30th of September. Last chance to play and see things in this game. So this is his second ability, and I really like that. That is cool. So it fires many more bullets than it did before, apparently, because we bought that upgrade. So what it does is it shoots. Oh, you can move! I don't think you can aim though. Like, I'm trying to click somewhere else. I'm clicking down here and it's actually firing up, so maybe it just auto locks onto the nearest enemy, and you can move while doing it. So basically it's like Reaper's Death Blossom, except with a cow and pistols. That's hilarious. So alright, let's try some of these guys out here. Oh wow! This character, I mean, I know it won't one-hit kill everything when you fight things that are actually your level, but it's a lot of bullets. That's hilarious. For my own interest, I will have to try this character out in the Lost Creations, because that is funny. That's a cool ability. Alright, where's the next one? The next one is up here. We'll walk. We'll hit a few things on the way. We get to do this again. Just destroys everything. And then you run faster afterwards, which is cool. We don't even need the normal shots. Just do this. That's great. Well, let's switch to the baseball fielder. He doesn't have an upgrade which changes the way he attacks on the level 9 tier. I think all of these other ones are also things shared with other characters, so he hasn't got anything unique in the upgrade department. He is is it Magic Striker? Yeah, Magic Striker. I think apart from the elf, which is a defender, these are all strikers. So he just throws baseballs. Pretty self-explanatory. And there's also a... Oh, this is a close range guy. So he throws a fiery baseball, which actually did quite a bit of damage, so... Let's try that on this guy. So you charge it up. That one, I think it was too far away. And I think it goes through enemies, which is cool. Let's see if we can try it on these guys. Yep, it goes through. So you can throw different levels of them as well. So that's just a normal one. It's a bit weak. And past level 1's like this electric one. It goes through enemies. And then level 2 is this fire one. And then level 3 is the big one. So yeah, it goes through enemies, which is awesome. That is a cool ability. And... oh, there's no enemies here. I have to wait to finish my sentence until there. Oh, there's only one guy. Oh, it bounces! It bounces as well. So, this guy could actually do quite a bit of damage in some areas. The only thing is with the Lost Creations, I don't think there's many... it's all open and outdoors. So, you won't have much opportunity to use this cool ricochet thing. But I like that. That is cool. Got another part for the fortune teller. Don't really need it, but, you know, could exchange it for stars. And we'll deal with the elf in a bit. We want to try this pocket adventure as the baseball fielder. We want to use that ability. Hopefully get it to bounce. Although with these characters, although some of them look and play really well in the lower areas, in the Lost Creations, because it is just really difficult. Sometimes they don't perform very well. So we'd have to see, but you know, the bouncing ability of the fire is pretty neat. It eliminated nearly all the spiders. To be honest, these spiders are just annoying anyway. So this is the spider pocket adventure. I think there's a big spider that spawns here, if I remember correctly. Yep, big ugly. Okay, let's just keep throwing these. Just goes through everyone. Yeah, I mean, we are the wrong element, so I don't know. I forgot how much damage penalty that we've got, but we're doing probably something like at least 50% less damage, maybe even 100% less damage. I don't know what the stats are on this, but usually you want to pick a character with the right attunement. So with that being said, like even if it is 50% or 100% less damage, still not that bad against the boss. It would have been, of course, a lot quicker to use the elf, because this is his correctly attuned dungeon. And the elf is the character we will be trying next, once we get out of here. Actually, we don't need to. I think we can just teleport straight out of here. Where are we? We are in the kingdom, and we can't do it. Spiders. Shame I didn't try the ability out before I bought the upgrade. That is a mistake that I won't repeat again. Because it would have been good to see what it is, what the difference is. Because I think I get what the difference is, but I'm not 100% sure now. So, he has the same attack as the Forest Maiden, which is one of my favourite characters. Very good abilities on that one, and also the arrows have a good amount of spread to them. So it leads to a lot of damage. And his ability is slightly different though. Instead of applying a slowdown field, which is what the defender does, this guy seems to create an aura where he takes less damage, and then he rains arrows from above. I don't know if it's less or 0, but we're not there. Increased defense, but I'm guessing because we're such a high level compared to this area, we don't take much damage anyway. So we auto heal nearly faster than they deal damage to us. Let's get a few more guys. Come on, bring the health down. Yeah, okay, so these guys can take my health down faster. Let's try it with the protection thing. Yeah, we're not taking any damage, so yeah, it's a good ability. I don't know how good this is though, because usually the strategy is just to kill things faster than they kill you. And the arrows don't seem to deal that much damage. We're actually not gonna go to the epic dungeon yet. We're gonna go down here. We will go through it, but I think because it's quite long, we might as well choose the next 3 minifigures to go through there. That would be good. Alright, so we're gonna skip the wolves. So I can see a use for him, but unlike other multiplayer online games, this one doesn't really have the 3 standard roles that you usually need. That being the tank, DPS, and healer. In fact, I don't think there are any healers that I can remember. No, there is. There's the mechanic guy who can, oh no, the carpenter who can put down a healing station, which is cool, but it wasn't good enough to really top you up because you have to keep moving in the Lost Creations. So yeah, usually that wasn't really used that much. That being said though, this guy's damage is pretty good. I mean, don't forget we are the wrong attunement and we are killing these skeletons pretty well. I forgot what the level range is of this. It's probably at least 15 to 20 levels below us, so again, we are over leveled for this. But still, you know, he's a decent character. Probably, but I won't be able to test this before the game closes, but probably the Forest Maiden is a better character out of the 2, because I think the slowdown field is much more useful of a secondary ability than this arrow rain. I mean, it's good for clearing up stuff, like you can just click it once, get lots of stars. That's nice. Does that summon the boss? It better summon the boss. Here comes the boss. Alright, let's use the ability. Yeah, this definitely isn't for dealing damage, but the arrows, they can help. They help put a bit of damage on the enemy. Alright, stage completed. I think we probably have enough parts to build the fortune teller now. So that's these 3 characters. I think, yeah, they're pretty cool. This is my favorite of the 3, definitely, with that ability. So let's not log out, not yet. We are gonna go and teleport to the place down here, Dragon Hill, and we're gonna make our way up to the epic dungeon. I wish there was a teleporter up there. I really do. Alright, let's select those next minifigures. Alright, so we picked the 3 characters, the Evil Dwarf, the Lizard Man, and Grandma. And I pressed those in the wrong order, but it's okay. So for the Evil Dwarf, he does have a special unlock ability for level 9. I'm guessing since some of these characters were added as ones you could only get in the Lost Creations, they did think about adding some unique upgrades to them, which is cool. But the rest of the minifigures needed to have them. Some of these standard abilities can be a bit boring. It's more interesting when you have ones that change the way the character plays. So more of that would have been nice, but you know, you can't really complain, because they can't really change it now since it's closing. Your special attack will now stun your enemy. See, that's... Oh, wait, we're not going to buy it. What does it do before? You jump to a location doing damage to nearby enemies when you land. And then this will change the text of it, I think, to also include this. No, it doesn't. Okay. I was mistaken. Whoa. I like this ability. That is cool. You get to do a heroic leap. And it stuns them. That's great. Is this guy a defender? He's a defender, yeah. Plays like a tank. Especially with that leap ability. You leap in deal damage, everyone starts targeting you. It's great. I like this guy. That's it for the special attack stuff, though. So on the way, we will also check out some of the other characters, but we can't upgrade them though because we're on the run. So this one is a striker, believe it or not, and the grandma hits people with her bag, and she, what is that, linen? Oh, ball of yarn. You throw a, oh no, you throw it. So no, it's not melee. And you let your cat go play. Extra cats will show up to play with any enemies covered in yarn. So I guess you're supposed to tag a lot of people with the yarn and then summon the cats, and that will, I guess, summon a lot of cats. Interesting. Right, let's try it. We're here. Let's go into the zoomed in cinematic view. There's no enemies yet. Oh no, a dragon! Oh wait, is this the one where you have to find your way through the walls? No, that comes later. Alright, let's tag every dragon. Okay, it's splash damage as well. And then summon cats, and it's a cat per person covered in yarn. So that's cool, I guess. Wait. Alright, well we've nearly... Oh wow, the cats just completely enveloped the thing. So if a cat hits them, it just... they completely go ballistic and attack the dragons or whatever enemy they hit. Yeah, those things just completely tore those dragons apart. Oh, things are going on here. I should check. This character probably has the same thing as... Oh, she's attuned to this area as well, so we might need to switch to some more magic guys to finish the dungeon off, because these are quite challenging, even the low level ones. Things hit for a lot of damage. She has upgrade kitty defense. Each enemy hit by your special attack gives you a small defense boost. That is interesting. I'm not going to buy it though, because it does change how it plays, of course, but it's not really a huge... Oh no, she's a magic defender, not striker. So I guess that's cool. That adds to her defensive ability. But it's not something that I think I'm gonna buy, because you need to be careful of that star count. Might be some other cool minifigures to upgrade, and I don't feel we need the extra defense. So, Lizard Man, what do you do? He is the boss in the Dino World dungeon. That's the first thing. Second thing is he punches people. And then he also shouts roar, just like his boss counterpart, except for less annoying. That boss, it was really annoying to fight. So even though he's not attuned here, you can see he's dealing quite a bit of damage to the big ogre guy. You don't count the mini ones, they usually die in one hit anyway, or two. But he can quite easily deal with these guys. And any upgrades? Yep. You do it for longer. Okay. So yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. It's like it's 800 to get here. And then it says 1,600, so we got to keep that in mind. So we only have enough for a few more characters. In a way, we didn't need to buy this one because it's sort of self-explanatory what it does, but it's still cool. Fire more of this. So I could actually... This guy's the striker, isn't he? Yeah, this guy's the... I got it mixed up with the grandma, who was the striker, but I could see this doing quite a bit of damage. How many damage upgrades does he get? It's one, and then one more there. It's not bad. It's not bad. You can just throw this. You just have to stand still. So long as if someone else has got the attention of the enemy when you're teamed up, say in like a Lost Creations dungeon, this guy could be in the back, just shooting these raw things. Does the job. And now we get all the stars. That's great. How far are we in? Oh, not very far. But it's fine. Probably going to just speed past these guys. We don't need to fight everyone. Seems like they're not interested. All right, when they're all gathered here, we're going to just shoot a big roar down here and just smash all of them, or most of them. Can't get the archers in the back, but we can get. I think it's faster just to punch them. If they're right up close, I think it's better to punch them. Alright, cool. We don't actually need to fight you, but we can. Okay. It's not doing as much damage as I hoped. That worked. Good. Okay, let's move on. Skip past you guys. We want to strike a good balance between fighting and not spending too long fighting, because we do want to get on to making some of the other videos for the other characters. And this healing dragon, everyone gets to be covered in yarn, and just send the kitties everywhere. They went in the wrong direction. Okay, good. Some people have been hit. There's so many. I wonder if there's a cap on how many kitties you can get. That would be interesting. Alright, so there's... Oh, that's one guy. I thought all of them would have been hit by that, but no, they didn't. That's not doing any damage. Okay, so it's one extra kitty per guy tagged. So how many kitties is it default? 3? Alright, we got 3 guys tagged, so it should be 6 cats, no? I mean, they don't... when the cats hit, they don't do that sort of cartoon battle thing unless you've got them covered in yarn. So, no, they went the wrong way. I think it's whatever direction they face, not what direction you click. That's kind of annoying about some of the abilities in this game sometimes. I mean, it's not hard to find out, but sometimes some abilities are they send them in the direction where you click, and some are in the direction you face. And you still can't hover over it if it's recharging, which is annoying, because I want to read it. Extra cats will show up to play with any enemies covered in your... Oh, okay, that's not... Okay, I read it wrong. So basically it just means that if they're covered in yarn and you hit them, it does that thing. That's all it means. It will always throw 3 cats. So, that was my bad. It would have been cool if it summoned more cats per thing hit, but, you know, that ability, I think it does a lot of damage when they're doing that thing. And you get an upgrade, I saw, that also reduced the cooldown of it. That's an ability some other characters get sometimes. I think it's this one. But you have to go all the way up here to get it. So, we're not going to do that. Too expensive for now. I should have asked them to add some more stars to my account. They probably would have done it. So, if you guys want to do that, you know, just say, could I have some, or a lot of stars to upgrade some characters as well. I'm sure they'd be fine with that. Oh, we're at the boss in a second. Yeah, we're at the boss, so it's gonna be cool. Let's skip past you guys. We're gonna go straight for the boss, and then we're gonna fight him. But do we fight him as a dwarf, a grandma, or a lizard man? That is the question. Or all 3. We could do all 3. We'd have a builder, which is gonna make this a bit tricky. The fire does a lot of damage still. Although I think, funnily enough, even standing in the fire, I think we can out damage him before he gets us. So, switch to the grandma. Get a bit of variety. Right, he's gone off now. And now we're gonna be the lizard man. You might breathe fire, but we breathe letters. But they can only say one thing. But it's okay. Letters win the day. And we got the king, and we got some stars back, which is nice. Eventually, we might actually catch up to where we were before. I think we were at 8,000 or something at one point. So yeah, these are... I always like going through this dungeon. It has a good amount of length to it, and there's also quite a lot of stuff you can get from it. So it's one of my favourite epic dungeons. So yeah, that's it. There are the 6 characters we tried today. Gonna do some more in another video. Not sure which ones I'm gonna pick yet. There's quite a bit to choose from, but you might see Mr. Gold in that one because that is a figure that we managed to get. Looking forward to that one, as well as the Ice Skater, Fairy, and DJ. I don't know. I want to try them. I think the Fairy put some sort of shield, so that's why I want to. I might be wrong, but there was this character that puts a shield on someone, like a bubble shield, and that looked cool. So I wanted to try that. So, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.